According to sources that have been independently verified, a number of the most populous nations who are members of the Brics nations have officially established the price of XRP to be greater than $60,000 in the long run and greater than $479.07 in the near term, beginning as early as June 27th, which is less than 4 days away. And this revelation comes and reveals the fact that Brics nations are officially moving away from the United States dollar and have started aggressively talking with Ripple Labs to establish a worldwide cross-border central bank currency to assist promote interoperable countries amongst each other. This research also reveals that Brics nations have been actively communicating with Ripple Labs. This indicates that all of the money will be registered on the XRP ledger, and as a consequence there will be a single CBDC on the XRP ledger that will be responsible for facilitating all of the money. It is imperative that we do not overlook the fact that this has been something that has been in the works for a very long time and has been documented in a great number of papers. An example of this would be the paper titled Brics Internal of Economics, which highlights the fact that the XRP digital asset is the greatest asset for digital payments and that it is utilizing Ripple Lab, and the Ripple Labs technology that is supported by the XRP ledger. Also, this occurred in the year 2020. Ripple has a connection with almost every country that is a part of the Brics coalition, including Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa, according to another report that officially revealed that Brics is expected to build a central bank digital currency, CBDC, on the XRP ledger alongside Ripple. This CBDC is known as a central bank digital currency. Moreover, after all of this money is really transferred into the XRP ledger and to XRP, we are going to price XRP at more than $10,000 to $60,000. On the low end it was $10,000, and as the official who was arranging all of the money for Brics, it was over $60,000. That is the total amount of XRP that is owned. Now, as we delve more into this topic, we need to do an analysis of the real price of XRP, which is presently resting at 2.118, as well as the quantity of money that will be added to the XRP ledger. To put it another way, there are a lot of numbers here, and we are going to go over the reasons why on June 27th, which is in 4 days, we are going to receive a large amount of money streaming to the XRP ledger that is in the billions of dollars. In addition, we have made the decision to collaborate with Uphold in order to provide free XRP to each and every individual who is viewing the video that is being presented today. In less than 5 minutes you can obtain yourself some free XRP, which is essentially free money, and it can be worth up to $100. This is a once-in-a-lifetime chance, so take advantage of it while you can. All that is required of you is to give the video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you have any inquiries, and share the video. After that, you must ensure that you join up and Uphold using the link that I provide in the description, and you must complete a transaction. Once more, the entire procedure takes less than 5 minutes to complete. It is in all actuality free money. It comes highly recommended from me. Now that we have those things out of the way, let's go straight into the video. At the moment, the supply of XRP is $129.7 billion, and the price is 2.18. There is a total supply of 100 billion XRP tokens. However, there is only a circulating supply of around 59 billion XRP tokens. The fact of the matter is, however, that even if the market capitalization is currently at 129 billion, this is going to change on June 27th. In addition, we are on the verge of surpassing the billions of dollars that are associated with the market capitalization of XRP. In actuality, this is being carried out by RealFi. RealFi has made a public announcement that they want to unlock roughly 654.39 trillion into the XRP ledger by utilizing the Realtor scheme, which is based on the XRP ledger. This announcement was made in response to the prior statement. RealFi will build and manufacture the greatest supply burn in the history of the XRP ledger, and they have publicly confirmed that this will take place in only 4 days on the precise 27th of June at 11:59 p.m. In point of fact, they have made an official announcement that RealFi is making steady progress toward its ambition of connecting the 654.39 trillion global real estate market with the XRP ledger in order to unlock a breakthrough potential in decentralized finance. And that as part of this campaign, the genuine token will be burned, and it will account for up to 80% of the entire quantity of Phase 1 tokens, which is now $100 million. This is a significant move for the XRP ledger. Now clearly they have declared that on June 27th 20% of the Phase 1 tokens will be burnt, and then 15% of whatever remains unused on the 15th of every month they will perform a burn of that remaining supply. This announcement was made immediately. On the other hand, this is a significant advance. The introduction of trillions of dollars, 650 trillion, onto the XRP ledger utilizing the Real token is something that we are discussing. I would want to do a little bit of talking into the Real token, which is something that I consider to be personally huge. This initiative is going to see a 100,000% increase in the span of a single night. Since it went on sale, it has already achieved a staggering tenfold increase, and that is probably considerably more than that. Regarding the genuine token, there have been a lot of talks and speculations that it would be released within the next 24 hours, on June 27th. That's 24 hours. As a result of a large supply shock and a massive demand rise, the price of a genuine token will suddenly skyrocket to 190 ODL overnight on June 27th. We are going to witness a large burn, which will result in a very limited supply, followed by enormous demand, which will result in a massive supply shock and a high price per genuine token. In other words, the arithmetic is fairly straightforward. If just 1% of the $650 trillion is really invested in the Real token, then we are looking at a price of $65,000 for each genuine token. Simply put, it is a tremendous amount for a cryptocurrency that is valued at literally 2 cents, which is over 3 cents now. In addition, when you take a look at this, you will notice that there is absolutely no competition. There is, without a doubt, an enormous amount of support. Moreover, this has been something that has been understandable. I mean, people think and everyone knows that the Real project, the RealFi project in the Real token, is going to facilitate the whole real estate market onto the X-ray proletariat. This is something that everyone knows, and a great number of individuals are going to make a great deal of money from it. Take a look at the actual chart that is presented below, if you will. This is a large vertical chart, and the price that is being displayed here is the truth about real males. It has exceeded our expectations in every way. It has received one of the highest ratings, if not the highest rating, on all of the largest XRP ledger exchanges, such as an 8.7 out of 10 score, 100% PanX score, 100% KYC score, which indicates that it is KYC verified, the team and everything, and their top 3 holders are low risk, which means that there is literally no risk associated with this. In addition, we check the holders of their tokens on a daily basis in order to demonstrate to you all the number of new users who have joined the RealFi ecosystem. Moreover, folks, we are currently at 1,1262. Only yesterday, it reached 1,200%. This is flying, if you ask me. As more and more people become aware of the RealFi institution and have an understanding of the Real token and the things that it makes possible, we are going to receive an increasing amount of attention for this project. In addition, as the number of individuals who really utilize the ecosystem continues to increase, we are talking about billions and trillions of dollars moving into the actual token, which results in a significant increase in price. To put it another way, at this time, everyone who invested in it when it first started has actually gained money from it. Any individual who made a purchase the day before ended up making a profit. Those individuals who made purchases the day before, assuming they made any purchases at all, are currently in a position to make a profit on the Real token. Every single person who possesses genuine tokens is in a position to make money. This is something that I want to make perfectly clear. I am not a financial advisor. In contrast to what H. Weissner is conducting research on, the markets are seeing a reversal. It is highly destabilizing. It is true that the cryptocurrency market as a whole is quite volatile, but you should consider investing in projects such as the RealFi and Real token, which is a utility-based project that truly serves a function. On the XRP ledger, which is one of the most rapidly growing ecosystems, they are tokenizing real estate ownership. You should have a look at these projects which are listed below. And the individuals who gained millions of dollars and became millionaires via the use of cryptocurrency were the ones that invested in utility-based projects that are still collecting billions of dollars very early on when they were initially introduced. These initiatives, as a matter of course, ended up rising to the point where they were worth billions of trillions of dollars in market capitalization, and here is one that is really close by.